What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, Only in Vegas 702. Today, we're talking about New York, New York. Now, I've stayed at New York many times, but this was my first time after the $63-ish million renovation. Happy to see there's still a fridge, which is certainly rare nowadays in Vegas. New York is a fun hotel. As you can imagine, there's a roller coaster. There's great food. It's usually clean. The bathrooms, well, late 2010s, early 2000s, clearly. Anyway, small room, but clean does the trick. And so, that's New York's room for you. The casino, it's okay. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Oh, by the way, here's all the food. Let me start with that. Here's all the Nine Irishmen. They got Shake Shack, Gonzalez, which sounds like a law firm in Tijuana. I'll go into, also at the end of this, I'll go into some of these. I went to a lot of these places, so I'll show you briefly the food there, including a steakhouse, Gallagher's. This pizza place and Greenberg's Deli, practically, I lived off both of those during spring break when I was in college in 2008, I want to say. Anyway, here's the food court. They got daiquiris. This is the thing about New York. It's really like a food hall. That's the whole point of it. I mean, there's good food, but if you want a discount hotel, you're going to go to Excalibur or Luxor. And frankly, around the same price as MGM, or no, what's it called now? Park MGM. I always want to say Monte Carlo. And the Monte Carlo is a similar price. I mean, the Park MGM is a similar price, and it's more centrally located on the Strip. So I guess what I'm saying is I just don't understand anymore what the appeal is for New York. I mean, themes in general are going down in Vegas in terms of popularity. I personally like a lot of the themes, but New York, I mean, I could deal without the rats or the homeless people screaming in the middle of the night or the flagrant crime and all this. It's not as appealing as it used to be, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I don't think Vegas is dead at all. I don't think Vegas will ever die, God willing. But there does seem to be a slump right now, clearly, for a variety of reasons, including foreign tourism. Regardless of the reasons, there is seasonal slumps that go on in tourism and particularly in Vegas. I'm sure they will recover, but if and when there needs to be some restructuring, I guess what I'm trying to kind of hint at is if I owned, if I was MGM and I was looking for a particular property, a particular area to just clear out and redo, I would pick New York, because it doesn't fit the value hotel. It doesn't fit the luxury hotel. It's really kind of a weird design right in the middle, semi-popular but still aging hotel with nothing spectacular about it. It's just very average. What should they do, especially if there is a recession looming? If you're asking me, I guess you're not really asking, but if you're still watching, I'll tell you what they should do. They should knock it down and turn it into like a big food hall / kind of day club with a pool / parking garage / convenience store / bowling alley / go-karts / like whatever the fuck they can think of, like a pool, just fill that up with activity, and then maybe with some rooms and some cabanas, whatever, and that way you can shove all your high rollers there, and just sort of have like a nice, engaged, entertaining kind of all-encompassing entertainment area on a part of the Strip where it would make sense. All right, anyway, long story short, let's get into Gallagher's. Shit for the price I paid. Sometimes I'll go to, this is weird, but sometimes I'll go to Al House and I'll just get like 2 or 3 French onion soups, and that's all I want because I love French onion. If I'm going to a steakhouse, if I'm going to a specialty restaurant, if I'm in Las Vegas, if I'm paying these crazy prices, I want it to be good. I mean, I don't know. It was all just so mediocre, and the prices were cheaper than the average steakhouse in Vegas, but still nothing to write home about. The prime rib was tasty, but I imagine most of that was due to the au jus sauce. And this bone-in ribeye, I mean, it still has the marks where the jockey was hitting it. Seriously, look at that. This is a $70 steak in an alleged dry-aged steakhouse. Looks like dog shit. The puree mashed potatoes were good, but how hard is that to mess up? And this mac and cheese, my toddler could have made better mac and cheese. $15 a pop. Same thing with this, asparagus, how hard is it to mess up? But the demi-glaze sauce looks just gross and like it's been sitting there. Everything looks like it's been frozen and then reheated. I can't guarantee that. Anyway, $305. I will tell you though, there are some really good happy hours like Beer House, $7 a piece. I got more enjoyment out of that $21 meal than the entire $305 meal at Gallagher's. Okay. Anyway, this top beef, I'm very partial to the roast beef. I love the roast beef. I love the meats. I love the delis. They have a very well-balanced all-around menu. And overall for the price, $12.95, I was full. I was happy. We also checked out their diner there, America. The pool is shit. Look at it. It's like in between a parking garage. It's pretty dog shit. So look, New York is a good hotel. It's a clean hotel. It's a nice hotel. But with MGM Grand on a better area in the Strip, and the Luxor and the Excalibur with cheaper prices, I'm just wondering, what's the whole point of it? You got kids? You're better off going across the street to MGM Grand, where there's way more stuff for kids to do. Better rooms, probably cheaper, if not more comparable rooms. More, if not better food options. And it's ironic I'm saying that because there's tons of food at New York. She must really work out. You know what I mean? But it's just what's the point of New York? In 5 years, I don't see New York being here in the same capacity. And that's just my personal opinion, as much as I love their new Midtown bar. All right, I'll go ahead and tell you one story before this ends. So I went here right after I turned 21, my friends from college. And it was 4 of us to the room. Anyway, long story short, I'm playing blackjack in the casino here. And I lost 20 hands in a row. And I was betting between $50 and $100 a hand. And so I put $500 down, my remaining $500 for the trip, down on a hand. And I look at the dealer and I say, I just turned 21. I love Las Vegas. How could I lose 21 hands in a row at 21 when I just turned 21? I'm like, it just can't happen. Anyway, the dealer pulled a blackjack and took my $500 and looked at me and said, "Welcome to Vegas, son." And I'll always I'll always remember that. And I do regret it, but I don't, because it taught me so many life lessons. So anyway, when I think of New York, that's what I think of.
Warren, don't ever go over my fucking head again, you motherfucker, you.